Welcome to K Nation, best case hit and Big 12 podcast out there. I'm Stevie B.
I'm Kenny G, and it's the Sunflower Showdown.
K-State KU Saturday, 11 a.m. at David Booth Memorial Stadium. The new stadium. It's going to be raining the whole game. I'm excited for it, though. I'm excited to watch K-State possibly make it 17 years in a row. Kenny, we're here to talk about it. We're also going to give our Big 12 picks for week 9, I think is what it is. Kenny, yes. You just got to help me today at my house. You're the best person in the world. But on top of that, you have some thoughts on this game, and I want to hear your initial thoughts. K-State KU.
Well,
possibly year 17.
I mean, it's not really that deep, Steve. I just think that the Cats need to go out there and get it done. Just keep the streak alive, kind of what you just said, and then just get out there and win. I mean, it's not that difficult. Cats have a lot of strengths. Yes, there are some glaring issues here and there, but I think that the Cats are more than capable of beating KU. There is obvious weaknesses from KU. They're coming off of a bye week, resting some legs. It looks like Tibbs, Jace Brown, Jerron Bradley, they're all going to be healthy, man. It's just awesome. We are missing a huge weapon on our offense, but honestly, I'm thinking that's not going to even matter. So, yeah, we're looking at the injury report here, and yeah, there it is. Number 3, Dylan Edwards and JB Price. That sucks. So it looks like good old Joe Jackson is going to take the full load as running back. And I think he's up for the task. I think KU's rushing defense is not that great. And I think that Joe Jackson will be able to put on a clinic. He doesn't need to be explosive. He just needs to be consistent. Just get 5 yards and then get another 5 yards and then get 6 yards. He doesn't need to be explosive. We can wear their defense down, control the possession, keep their offense off the field, and I think KU is going to lose this game. I think K-State can win this game if they just stick to that kind of game plan. Have Avery run, have Joe Jackson run, and I'll even say throw Blake Barnett in there. I like Blake Barnett in this game. Throw his body on the line. I'm sure. Now I can't remember. Is Blake Barnett a Kansas kid?
No, he's from Colorado.
Remember. He's from Colorado. Mm-hmm. Well, that's still close enough. He understands the rivalry. He understands how serious it is. Avery definitely knows how serious it is. Oh, yeah. I'm sure Lincoln Cure even knows how serious it is. So everybody who's from Kansas, they understand this is a big rivalry. Although K-State's been on the better part of, I don't know, since 1993 has been dominating this rivalry. I mean, KU's only won what? Maybe
4 times.
4 times since then?
Actually,
yeah.
I think it's like 5 or 6, but I want to say K-State's won it's like 20 out of 24 or something like that in a row.
Yeah, that's amazing. So this rivalry has been one-sided for a while. Most people that are in college basically, if you go to college right after high school, then you've never seen KU win against K-State, basically. Well, maybe you've never seen it. You probably heard about it when you were a little baby, but that was about it. But it's getting to that point, Steve. It's getting to the years where like people are going to be in college, entering college from high school, where they've never even been born.
Right.
In the time that KU's beaten K-State. And although KU's looked better this year, they looked worse against UCF. K-State looked better. That's common opponent, right?
Yep.
K-State looked better. Now, yeah, they were playing at home, and KU had to go to Florida, but still, they
I mean,
look better
that's not
against
really a great like place to play, in my opinion.
them. I mean, yeah, it's not like it's not like UCF had a crazy crowd.
No.
Yeah, so that's what I have to say, Steve. That's like that when it all comes down to it, K-State just needs to get in there, get the dub.
Yeah, in case it's going to be without its best defensive end, Tobias and Sanmi. He's out for the year, according to the coach, Chris Kleiman. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to get my scout on here in a minute. KU has given up at least 5 yards average per carry in a game 4 out of their last 5 games against Missouri, Cincinnati, UCF, and Texas Tech, which, by the way, the Texas Tech is the most recent game. A lot of controversy surrounding that game. We'll definitely say that. They were definitely hurt by the quarterback running the ball. Will Hammond, pretty good runner, average 7.5 yards per carry. Texas Tech rolled up. Now, Texas Tech is known as a passing team. They rolled up, Kenny, 372 yards rushing on 40 carries for an average of 9.3 yards per carry, Kenny. 9.3 yards per carry, Kenny. Now, Texas Tech is one of the best teams in the Big 12. The running back averaged 12 yards per carry in that game. Cameron Dickey, 263 yards, career high. But when looking at the numbers and looking at the tape, I'm going to say a few things. KU, defensively, their safeties are not good. They take terrible angles. They get run over all the time. They're not great in pass coverage. Their linebackers do like to blitz quite a bit. They like to run like a 4-2-5 a lot. Very rarely do they run a 3-down lineman. Hey, we'll see. Hey, by the way, if anyone wants us to highlight their comment, go ahead and click the $ below. We will highlight it for sure. Offensively, they like to run shotgun 95, 99% of the time, something like that. They have a man in motion 95% of the time, and on passing plays, which is what they're really good at, they like to hit the guy in motion. They like to have at least one guy on every passing play running some sort of seam deep route to keep you honest. Jalen Daniels has been pretty good this year passing the ball. He has, I'm going to pull it up right now, 1,752 yards, 18 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. He has been sacked 13 times. Their offensive line is not the best. Usually teams that don't have a great O-line, they like to pass the ball because they're not very strong at running the ball. In fact, they are terrible at running the ball, in my opinion. Averaging 4.5 yards per carry is not great. They get beat a lot when other team blitzes, specifically on delayed blitzes. The O-line is not good enough to move their feet to get over to stop a blitzing safety or linebacker. He gets sacked a lot. I mean, almost 2 times per game, I want to say. K-State should definitely have the advantage there because, Clarendon likes to blitz quite a bit. The receivers are pretty good. The tight end's pretty good. Jalen Daniels, if he gets, away from the pocket, he will run the ball. He's not like looking to pass it like Sorry Robertson was. He doesn't panic like Josh Hoover does. He likes to run the ball, and he's pretty strong with it. But a year ago, Kenny, 3 minutes left in the game. KU's up 27-26. He gets flushed from the pocket. Jalen Daniels does. He runs. And what happens, Kenny? What happens when a quarterback runs? Because you know how he likes to hold the football. What happened, Kenny?
He fumbled.
He fumbled, man. He freaking fumbled. I expect K-State to force a lot of fumbles in this game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Kenny, it looks like you got something you want me to put on the screen.
Yeah. I just happened to find this, in my Photoshop a little bit here. I don't know what this means.
I don't know either, dude. I don't know.
Beat the soap out of KU.
Do Control-0 for me.
Control-0.
There you go. Made it even bigger. There we go. Look at that. Looks good, dude. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I think K-State can win the game. I don't know if they will win the game. I don't know if they will. But that looks pretty good. I don't disagree with that at all. It is now time to look at the stats for the game provided by me. You want to look at your team in terms of where they had advantage. If a team has a 5+ spot differential, they have the advantage. If they have a 50+ spot, they have a distinct advantage. So you want purple or blue if you're KU, or dark purple or dark blue if you're KU. Gray means there's no advantage there. We'll take a look at this. Kenny has not seen this. I made this a couple days ago. Stats breakdown. Here we go.
I have not seen it. I see it now. Wow. This is incredible.
KU's offense is pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. Scoring, total offense, passing. I don't think their rushing offense is that great. I think K-State's rush defense hasn't been amazing this year. Total offense for K-State, it's getting a lot. It feels like it's getting a ton of yards, but not really like doing that much with it. Rush offense isn't great. I mean, I told you earlier, like K-State doesn't have a single number in a which is not good. Not good. But K-State's third down defense has gotten better. Third down offense has gotten better. Red zone defense has been good. Turnover margin has been a big indicator of success, Kenny. 3 forced turnovers against TCU, including a pick six and a fumble recovery for a touchdown, Kenny. How many turnovers did they have to force in this game to win? And what do you think about the stats?
Oh man, the stats are great. Yeah, I think isn't K-State among like just a few schools that have had a defensive touchdown, a special teams touchdown, intercept, pick six. Like it's pretty amazing.
I think it's 8 schools.
8 schools total. That's amazing. Okay. Here's what I like a lot. Third down defense against their third down offense. That's pretty amazing. If we ever get them in the third and long, what's funny is that K-State in the early part of the season, they were actually bad in third and long situations. I mean, how many times did they always end up giving up? They would get the first down. We're like, oh, great, it's 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 9. Great, we might have a chance, and then they get the yards and they get the first down. It's really frustrating. Well, KU is really bad at that. Turns out they're 123rd in the country at third down offense, and I'm guessing that's third and long situations. Their rush defense is fantastic. It's getting better. I think the stats against this K-State's rush defense is hindered by the Army game. I think that really did a number on us, and made us look a lot worse than what we are. Plus, again, I've said this a million times, K-State has completely turned the page as to who they are. They have found an identity after the Arizona game. When they played UCF, they looked like a completely different team. Their defense is schemed differently now, and they actually look great on defense. If I'm just going based off of what they've done in the last 3 weeks, they look like a team that can easily beat KU. Now, granted, yes, 2 of those wins were at home, and one of them, should have been a win, but managed to give it up. And you don't want to see K-State. I mean, they haven't even won an away game, right?
Nope.
I mean,
Nope.
They haven't won an away game yet, and it's frustrating as a K-State fan. Like, why can't we get this done? Like, what is going on, Chris Kleiman? Why are you so bad on the road? Like, why are you not able to prepare your team for road games, right? The turnover margin is great. You already talked about the turnovers turning into points, which is huge. But yes, obviously the total defense is down. But I think that it's a little skewed. And I think if we just go off the last 3 weeks, we might see a different stat here. But I like how I can't remember where I heard this, but K-State is not the best when it comes to the pass rush or the pressure, pressuring the quarterback, but they're like among the top 3 or 4 in the conference when it comes to sacks. Like, it's just really strange. Like, K-State is a very hot and cold team. And I think that this game is going to matter to a lot of people. I mean, I think every game I already talked about it in my previous video. Every game from here on out, if you want K-State to even have a remote chance in a bowl game, or even the chance to go to Arlington, because there is an opportunity there, K-State would have to win every single game, and it starts with this one as the quintessential most important game. I mean, it could not be any bigger. One, you have to win in order to get to Arlington and meet expectations for this team. Two, the streak. That's the most important thing, is the streak for this. I mean, if the season's already down and out, yeah, and you have to play for something, play for the streak. You know, that's the other thing. And then last but not least, I mean, there is a rumor going around that Dylan Edwards is probably not going to stick around for K-State. Well, if K-State starts winning and they win this game and then they win the next week's game, maybe Dylan might stick around. Who knows? Maybe a lot of people might stick around. Maybe those commits to KU might change their mind after seeing K-State win all these games and then go to Arlington. So it's not just for this team, but it's also for the future of this team. They need to really start thinking about the pride and the future of this team. So yeah,
I think not only is this the biggest game because it's the next game in your schedule, it's a rivalry game. Everything you talked about, Arlington is still in play, 17 straight, but also like if you lose this game, I mean, you have to win almost every remaining game to get to bowl eligibility. If K-State loses, they'll be 3-5. I mean, they would have to go 3-1 the rest of the way. And that would be pretty difficult when you got Texas Tech coming in. You got to go to Utah. I mean, it starts looking pretty bleak if you lose this game. If you win this game, like you said, you still have a possibility to get to Arlington. Probably not, but you can dream about it. You're thinking, well, we're 4-4. Still got games against Oklahoma State left, Colorado left. You got, at least you get Texas Tech at home. I mean, you never know what could happen, but the path to bowl eligibility is a lot easier if you win this game. I think this game is really important from a recruiting standpoint, like you said, but also for the guys like Avery Johnson, Dylan Edwards, Lincoln Cure, Sam Heck, Toby Osensami, like a lot of these Kansas or near Kansas guys.
Retaining the players.
Yeah. Well, important. And I mean, you want to win this game with your best players being from Kansas anyways, right? Like you want to show up and show out with guys like Avery Johnson and everyone else I talked about. Like you want to do really, really, really well. And I hope that freaking Sterling Lockett does well. Another Kansas guy, legend, legendary family, I should say. I don't know, man. This is a huge, huge, huge game. And I'm pretty nervous about it because K-State's defense has had a really tough time getting off the field in the fourth quarter, whether it's against Baylor. K-State had the ball up 2 scores with 10 minutes left, and offense couldn't do anything. And then the defense couldn't get off the field. Like that's insanely frustrating. Happening against Army, happening against Iowa State late, happening against TCU. They gave up a couple touchdowns late. I know that's considered garbage time, but I'm really worried about the safety play and corner play. And then without Toby Osensami at DN, like who else can get pressure on the quarterback? Because that's going to be a big deal. Yeah.
What's also really interesting about, and notice how I said interesting. What's interesting about what I'm about to say here is that last year when K-State and KU played, I was actually in Kansas City with my family at an amusement park. And lo and behold, I'm doing it again, Steve. I'm doing it one more time.
You running it back?
I'm running it back. I'm going with my family to the amusement park yet again.
In the rain.
The same day that KU and K-State are playing.
Well, I hope that has good mojo. K-State played pretty well for the first half of that game and then really kind of took their foot off the gas. It's going to be interesting to see. Interesting, not interesting. Kenny doesn't like that. Anyways, interesting to see, what Matt Wells dials up with the off week coming up. I mean, or coming off of the off week. We know Chris Kleiman's record after the off week is not good.
It's about 500 now.
It's not great. I mean, it's
5-6.
But you'd want to be like a coach coming out of a timeout, right? Like looking really good, scoring right away. In fact, K-State's only scored on the opening possession one time all season through 7 games. Like that's not good, man. That's not good.
Desert Devil knows. He knows. Did he Google it? Did you just Google it and just happen to like?
Had to have.
Yeah, had to have. But yes, that's where I'm going. They are a product of the I can't even think of the amusement park company that's from Cedar Park Point. That's what it is. It's a Cedar Park.
He just knows.
A Cedar Point Park brand. Anyway,
nice.
He was there in 2001.
Wow.
That was 11
Kenny,
years
were
old.
you even in Kansas in 01?
We had just moved to Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah, we moved to Kansas in 2000. Okay, so funny you said you were talking about Matt Wells and what he's going to be drawing up. I have a suspicion that Blake Barnett's going to be thrown into the mix here.
I bet so. We should be seeing some trick plays more, man. And I'm tired of other teams doing trick plays and it working and us trying trick plays and it not working. Hopefully K-State can get a trick play and it works.
Does the Lincoln Cure throw actually work? And does it get called?
It's out of the playbook. It's got to be out of the playbook, man. I want to see something else, though. I want to see something else.
He threw a freaking duck, dude.
He did.
It was a duck. All right,
yeah.
Go to the game.
Well, it's an away game. It's an away game. I don't want to go to that stadium, especially if they're going to win. Like, this is the least. Like, every single year, I'm like, okay, maybe they're going to win. Probably not in terms of KU. Like, I'm always feeling pretty good about K-State winning. This is like the first time that I like in a while that I'm like actually nervous that K-State's going to lose. Like, in a long time.
I don't know why, but I'm not even remotely nervous about this game. I was
really
more nervous.
You're not worried about K-State defense?
I was more nervous last year than I am this year.
Oh no, I'm way more nervous this year.
Last year, their defense was way better. They also had Devin Neal. Like, it was
Skinner, wide receiver. They had a lot of good players last year.
They had really good players last year. Not to mention, dude, I'm telling you, they're like secondary. That was wild. They had some dudes.
They did have some players in the secondary, and their secondary this year is not good.
No, absolutely not. It's horrendous.
I mean, we showed it earlier. I'll put it back up here in just a minute, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty freaking bad.
So what do you want to do, Steve? You want to just get the K-State hot takes out of the way here, score predictions and hot takes?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up one more time, talk about it here in a second, and then we'll go to the score predictions and hot takes. K's got an advantage basically on offense, but their rush defense, Kenny, 118th in the country. Joe Jackson should be able to do work running the ball, though. I really
They're giving up 180 yards per game. Oh my God!
If K-State had Dylan Edwards, man, I think K-State goes for 250 yards at the speed that he has and Avery Johnson has. But I'm a little worried without having him. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, moving on. Kenny, I'm going to let you go first. What is your score prediction for the Sunflower Showdown 2025 K-State at KU, 11 a.m. in the rain?
Well, for the last 3 years, Steve, KU has managed to put up a consistent 27 points every single game. So I'm going to predict KU gets 27 points yet again. But this time, K-State is going to get 45.
You think K-State's going to score 45 points against KU?
I have a feeling.
That would be the highest that they allowed all season.
I have a feeling that K-State is going to just be magical this time around. 45-27.
Okay.
That's it.
Here's what I'm going to say. I was there when K-State started the streak in 2009, Bill Snyder's first year back at K-State after the 3 terrible years under Ron Prince. K-State had lost 3 in a row to KU. I was there. K-State won 17-10 with a great running back, Daniel Thomas. Everyone said after the game to celebrate. It was a huge win, and that, really jump-started the 16 straight, hopefully to make it 17 straight. But, I don't know, man, this feels like there's something in the air this year. Feels like, look at the stats. We showed it. K-State's not good on offense, defense, all of that stuff. K-State's not played well on the road for a year. Give me K-State 38-31. 17 straight, baby. 17 straight. K-State
we
wins
gotta
38-31.
You're not coming to KSU Nation to, especially on Beat KU week. Are you kidding me?
Right?
You're not going to hear us pick KU to win. Like what do we look like? A freaking do we look like Locked On to Big 12 or something?
This isn't KU Nation. This is KSU Nation.
That's right.
We both have the Cats winning. Kenny, let me hear your hot takes for the game.
My hot take, I'm going to up it, Steve. My offensive hot take, I said to you, Joe Jackson is going to have 180 yards rushing. I'm going to go ahead and say he'll have that plus an extra 20 yards of receiving. He's going to have 200 yards this game.
Wow.
He's got to bear the load. He's got no backups. It's going to be all him.
Him and Devon Rice are the only running backs we got.
True. But I would say him and Avery. You know what? Avery better have like 20 something carries. He better have it.
I agree.
Did you know that Avery Johnson's undefeated when he has 13 or more carries?
I did not know that.
13 or more, that's the magic number. If he gets over 13 carries, it's a guaranteed win. Hasn't lost yet.
Okay.
He's like 5-0 on it.
What's your defense hot takes?
My defensive hot take. Oh boy. Here we go. Who do I always say? Who have I said is my favorite defensive player right now?
Well, I feel like it's a couple guys. But
who would you say
is it 6? Number 6?
Quay Moss.
Mm-hmm.
Quay Moss is going to get 2 picks.
Oh my God. Old school. No gloves. D2 guy.
That's right.
Dude, 2 interceptions? That's going to be
2 interceptions.
If K-State gets 2 interceptions, they win the game. They absolutely win the game, in my opinion. There's no way that you lose. I mean, you can't intercept him twice and not win a game. I guess.
Stevie, I'm going to ask you this question after you give me your hot takes, and then I'm going to ask you a question.
All right. Offense. I think usually what happens in like games like this, whatever they're really good at stopping, they give up, and whatever they usually give up, they're good at stopping. It's gonna be in the rain. So you think that running the ball is gonna be really important, and it is. I think Jace Brown's gonna go for 150 yards. I think he's finally healthy. I think that Avery and him are best buds. He's gonna try to look for him deep a couple times. I think he's gonna have 150 yards, 3 touchdowns, Kenny. 3. Defensively, at some point, I'm gonna call it every single week. At some point, VJ Payne has to have a good game. I'm gonna go an interception from VJ Payne and a sack.
Holy smokes.
All right. What's your question?
Every single K-State KU game, there is a chaotic moment. If the chaotic moment comes from special teams, what do you think is going to be the hot take of special teams in this game?
Well,
give me a hot take of the special teams that could happen in this game. It's always coming down to a crazy special teams. What was it last year? They kicked the field, did the kickoff, and the guy walks out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
At the 1 yard line. Yeah.
The 1 yard line, and that turned into a safety.
Yep. And then the last 2 years before that, they muffed a punt.
There was a 50-yard field goal.
There was a blocked extra point, ran back for 2 points for K-State that won in the game in 2023. Ran back by
let's hear it, Steve.
Lawrence native Keenan Garber. Okay, so I think that field goals are going to be important. K-State's missed 1 field goal all season. Rodriguez, shout out to him for being stellar. I think K-State's going to block another field goal. and KU's going to miss one because it's going to be in the rain. K-State's going to go 1 for 1 on field goals and 5 for 5 on extra points. What's your special teams hot take? Because it sounds like you got something brewing. By the way, yes. I'm not as skinny as Kenny, but we did 100% have Culver's cheeseburger. Shout out to Mrs. B for getting us, my wife for getting us food because we worked on our house today and we had ranch dressing with our burger and fries. Okay, what's your hot take?
Stevie, did you notice that there was a particular kickoff returner that wasn't on the injury report
Who's
for
that?
K-State?
Who's that?
Oh, just the guy that,
Bryson Ornberg
yeah, just the guy that took one to the house
against
when we
Army.
against Army. I'm predicting he's going to take one to the house.
Oh snap! What if K-State opens a game like that, dude? What if K-State opens a game like that, dude?
Just immediately coming out, getting a touchdown right off the bat, dude. It's got to happen. It's got to happen.
I mean, Morgan Burns ran one back for a touchdown against KU. DJ Reed, who's lighting it up in NFL for the Jets now with the Lions, ran one back. Tyler Lockett ran one back. Could be his time, baby. It could be his freaking time, dude. I hope so.
Right.
Special teams are going to play a big role, and hopefully it doesn't hurt K-State because it feels like it's hurt K-State more than it's helped them. So,
not in this game. Not in this game.
Not in this game.
If history if history is going to have anything to say about this, Steve, special teams always goes the way of K-State in this game.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. KU always
always plays a huge factor. So you're saying a blocked field goal. I'm saying a kickoff return for a touchdown. Take it to the house.
Dude.
Bryce Nornberg. Welcome back, buddy.
Dude, that would be amazing. Oh my God. No one has been talking about that. You're the first person I've heard talk about that, dude.
Dude, because I'm freaking good at what I do.
I mean, you are elite at hanging sheetrock, talking about sports, eating cheeseburgers of ranch. I mean, you are in singing, by the way. People give them a little taste of the new EP. Just a little taste.
I'm maybe a little lazy, sweatpants on the daily. I need a nap by noon.
You guys don't even know. You don't even know.
You don't even know.
Google Ken Savvy. Kensavy. Check him out. Okay, Kenny. He's also good at that. Kenny's also good at that.
Detailing cars, yes. Yeah, I'm good at that too.
And bringing milk to families.
I do that for a living.
You're good at it too. I think I'm only better than you at like one or two things. But by the way, at some point we are going to do a golf match. We're going to do a golf match. Kenny's better than me at golf, but we're going to do a golf match, a 3-hole match, because we're going to play Colbert at some point. Kenny is amazing. Yes. Got us some Colbert passes. We're going to go check it out. We're going to do a 3-hole match.
Colbert is one of the best golf courses in Kansas, period.
Yep.
It's a very, very elite golf course, and my company threw me a couple of gift cards to go play there with a friend. So, and Stevie's the only friend I got. So
I'll buy the drinks. I owe you for that. Hopefully I can win. Probably not. Kenny's better than me at that. Okay, Kenny, it's that time. It's week 9 in the Big 12. Let's do our score predictions, man. Normally this would be its own separate video, but I had parent teacher conferences this week and we've been busy like all day today. So we're just going to have to push it in here at the end of this video. Kenny, are you ready?
We're pushing it.
Okay. Starting it off right. We'll re-talk about it right here. Saturday morning, 11 a.m. at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence. KU favored by a field goal. Wow. That is shocking. What is your score prediction and hot takes again? And then I'll give mine.
For those who don't know, the last time Kansas was favored was when the streak started. So back in 2000, well, that's the last time.
2009.
2009 was the last time they were favored in this game. But I got K-State winning 45-27. I'm going to have Joe Jackson be the stud of the game here. He's got the full load of running the ball, and I think that's going to be their plan of attack. He's going to have 180 yards rushing. Give me 20 yards receiving. He's going to do a couple wheel outs, as they say, little wheel outs. But yeah, those are my scores, and that's my pick. Beat KU.
I guess we're not going our defensive hot take, I guess. But
Oh yeah, I forgot the defensive hot takes. Quay Moss, my boy. I can't believe I forgot about you. You're gonna get 2 interceptions.
I mean, it's fair. You've hardly slept in 24 hours, so totally get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been up since 11 o'clock last night.
Yeah, since you're the best. You're my best friend, Kenny. You're my best friend. If I haven't already said it, you're my best friend. Okay. I got K-State winning 38-31. I got our boy with 150 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Jace Brown, baby. Jace Brown. Defensively, VJ Payne with a sack and interception. K-State on special teams is going to block a kick, and then KU is also going to miss a field goal as well. And you said Bryce Norrenberg for K-State is going to return a kickoff for a touchdown.
That's my special teams hot take. You know, special teams are going to be a big deal in this, so give it to me, Bryce. Give it to me.
Give it to me, baby. Moving on. Oh, this is
my
scrumptious.
Goodness.
BYU at Iowa State. Iowa State favored by almost a field goal, Kenny. What? What's your thoughts on this game?
Well, don't they give the home team 3 points just to have? Look, this is such a hard game to call. Iowa State coming off a bye week, right?
They are, and they're beat up.
Coming off a bye week, they're beat up. They're at home though, right? And BYU coming off an emotional win. But they play Utah all the time. So how emotional is it, right? It's not like a game they haven't, beaten them in a while or anything like that. They've beaten them 3 years in a row. And the way that they beat them, it wasn't like it came down to the last play or anything like that. They crushed them. Like they were just the better team that day. Man, I don't think you can pick against BYU at this point. I think they're looking really clean. Iowa State's kind of on the decline. They're kind of trending downwards. BYU is sort of they're not like trending like super up or anything like that, but I think they're playing well enough to beat everybody on their schedule so far, right? It doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look clean, but they're getting it done and they're coming out with the victory. So I think that's it's going to be a dogfight. I think Iowa State's going to play them tough, but I think BYU is going to do enough on defense to hold Iowa State to a low score. And Bear Bachmeier has just impressed me so much with his grit. I think right now he is playing with more grit and more passion than Rocco Becht. And that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot coming from me because I've got a tremendous amount of respect for Rocco Becht. I think he's a gamer. He's a dog. And I think Bear Bachmeier is playing more of a dog and more of a gamer than Rocco Becht. So give me BYU. I'm going to go 27-24.
This is the ultimate trap game for BYU coming off of an emotional win at home against your rival in a close game, in a game that I thought that Utah was going to win. And I still feel like their coaches cost them that game. I think BYU is good. I don't think they're the best team in the Big 12 this year. I know that's going to be hard for BYU fans to hear. Like, what? We're undefeated. I don't think they look like the class of the conference right now. Having said that, I don't think Iowa State looks as good as we thought they'd be either. I mean, normally this is when they start to pick it up at the end of the season, right? Like Iowa State usually doesn't start well, but they end pretty well, right? And this is usually when they start to pick it up. They're coming off of a bye week. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready to make another I'm sorry video if I'm wrong this time. Give me Iowa State. Give me Iowa State. 31-21.
Oh, my
31-21. I think playing at home is going to be the extra oomph that they would need to win this game. I don't know if they have their guys coming back or not. I haven't looked into that enough, I guess. I think BYU is good. I don't think they're as good as their record shows. I got Iowa State winning 31-21.
Stevie, you have not learned from your mistakes.
I have not.
You have not learned from your mistakes. What are you doing picking Iowa State here?
Hey,
you just said, okay, all right.
That's
your pick. You came up with this crappy take. Now you're gonna have to live in it.
I will have to live with it, Kenny. I'll
You're gonna
have to
live
live with
in
it.
the crap that you just created.
But if I'm right, I want an apology from you.
Yeah, apology from BYU.
BYU.
Yeah.
Moving on. Oklahoma State at Texas Tech. I don't even want to pick this game.
Give me Oklahoma. Give me Oklahoma State.
Whatever score you give, I'll agree with.
Texas Tech 45, Oklahoma State 7.
Sounds great.
I think Texas Tech is gonna like put in their third stringers by like the third quarter.
I agree with that. That would cover the spread, but I also think you're gonna hit the over in that game.
Yeah.
Baylor at Cincinnati, kind of a juicy game. Is Cincinnati for real? Is this Cincinnati for real? Is Baylor's defense up to the task? Because I don't think Cincinnati's offense is great. Cincinnati favored by 3.5.
I think Cincinnati gets their first conference loss, dude, right here.
No way.
Right here. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Baylor is coming off of a disappointing loss. Oh, see, Desert Devil agrees with me, man. Right there. Yeah, I think Cincinnati, they haven't played anybody spectacular, right? They've only played Iowa State, and that was a long time ago.
Close game. It
was a close game. I think Baylor is kind of got their backs against the wall right now, needing to, fight back a little bit here, try to get back into the Big 12 title race, because if they lose against Cincinnati, their hopes of making it to Arlington are completely gone. So they have to win this game. Give me Baylor. It's going to be a high scoring game. I mean, this is going to be like in the 80s. I'm going to go like 47-45. 48-45.
Baylor wins. I think that Cincinnati's better overall. Offense, defense. No, not offense. Defense, they're definitely better. I think they're a better overall team. I think their quarterback is insanely good. I think he's probably the best quarterback, or the second best actually, behind Sam Leavitt, who's a dog. I think Brendan Sorsby's pretty good though. I think he's pretty good. The Satterfield is off the hot seat, like you said. It's a home game for them. I don't think Baylor's defense is good. It's going to be a high scoring game, like you said. This is a game you have to win for Cincinnati, because if you look at the rest of your schedule, it doesn't look quite as easy, man. It really doesn't. I'm going to talk about it here in a second.
This game, like, high caliber offenses, not the greatest defense.
Here's the rest of their schedule for Cincinnati: at Utah, at home against Arizona, at home against BYU, at TCU. You cannot afford to lose this game. If you win this game, you're like, okay, you're feeling pretty good going into your final 4 games. They're not going to be easy, but you're going to feel pretty good going into those. Lose this game, and you're feeling like the sky is falling. I'm going to have Cincinnati winning 42-38.
Yikes. That's too low for me, I think. But all right, that's what you chose, and that's what we're going to go with.
Whatever you choose here, I'm good with TCU at West Virginia. TCU favored by 3 scores here.
Yeah, I think TCU is going to dominate this one. Give me TCU. Let's see. Another 45. Give me TCU 45, West Virginia 10.
I agree. Well, I don't know about that. No, I think West Virginia's offense will score more than 10. I don't think TCU's defense is anything to write home about.
Dude, have you not seen their offense? Oh my God. I saw their
they're at home though.
Yeah, but when dude, it was against UCF.
Their
drives were horrendous. It was like 3 and out. They can't
throw the ball.
They can't do anything on offense. So I'm just I can't believe I'm giving them 10. Honestly, like
they're that bad. They're the laughing stock of the Big 12 right now. Well, second to last. Okay, moving on. Might be the game of the week in the Big 12, Kenny. Might be the game of the week in the Big 12. Houston 3-1, right on schedule, maybe even a little ahead of schedule at number 24, Arizona State, who is looking like a top the class of the conference or among the best in the Big 12 here. They have them favored by a touchdown. What do you see here? Does Arizona State defend its home turf against Willie Fritz?
We talked about upsets. We talked about emotional wins. Arizona is coming off of an emotional win. Yes, Arizona State. Excuse me, Steve. Excuse me. Sorry, everybody out there. Arizona State is coming off of a massive, massive upset, meaning the one that they caused against Texas Tech. Emotional win, man. Emotional wins. This is sneaky. Houston might take advantage of this Arizona State team. I still have Arizona State winning. I think Sam Leavitt's too good. But their defense is tough. Okay. Remember what happened with BYU? I think Houston is up there. I think the Cougar teams are really similar.
I agree.
Okay. A fantastic defense. And then an offense that is a little
serviceable.
Right? And it's getting better, like progressively getting better. I still think Arizona State, after that win over Texas Tech, how do you not pick Arizona State at home? Give me Arizona State. Let's go 33-21.
I like it. I don't know if they're going to give up 21 to Houston. I don't think Houston's offense is good enough to do that against an Arizona State's defense that's pretty darn good.
Dude, Arizona State's defense is very good, though.
That's what I said. I don't think that they're going to score 21. I think it'll be less.
But what I was saying before is they're still coming off of an emotional win.
They are. It is tough to win a game after that. It is tough to do that.
Yeah, they're going to probably give up some points.
You can look at it, I mean, like maybe they'll springboard them through the rest of the year. I mean, they've won almost every close game they played in, except for that late stuff that happened against Mississippi State. So,
right.
I think Arizona State's got more dogs on offense. I think defense are pretty similar. I think Houston's defense is slightly better.
You mean they got more devils?
They do.
Yeah.
That was that. I like it. I think it'll be lower scoring. Give me Arizona State 27, which they've scored that quite a bit this year. 27-14, Arizona State wins.
Okay.
Last game of the week in the Big 12. We're not going to put that ad up there. You got to pay us for that, Miss Progressive. Colorado at Utah. Utah favorite.
Her name is Flo, Steve.
Whatever. Give us money if you want us to put you on the screen. Utah favored by 2 touchdowns. I think that's about right. I think Colorado is good enough to be. I don't even think they're that good. They've played well lately. I think they've heard how great they are for 2 weeks. I think Utah puts them in their place. Give me Utah.
I'm afraid that Utah might be
20.
I'm afraid that Utah might not respect this Colorado team as much as they should.
But they're coming off of a loss, though, dude. Shouldn't it be?
I know. And so what kind of Utah team, after coming off of a extremely disappointing loss, are we going to get a pissed off Utah that's just going to take it to Colorado? Or are we going to get a Utah team that is going to effectively let that loss turn into multiple losses?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because we don't know. Utah was fortunate enough to play West Virginia after the Texas Tech game. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, lo and behold, like West Virginia is one of the worst teams, if not, you can make
they might be worse than Oklahoma State, honestly.
They might be worse because Oklahoma State's fighting.
They are fighting.
So Utah got to play a horrible team after the Texas Tech loss. But again, that was also in the middle. That was right at the beginning of the season. We're in the middle of conference play, and it was a rivalry game, mm-hmm. and they just got beat up. I mean, they just got outplayed by BYU. And it's kind of like, what does that do psychologically? What does that do for the coaching staff? Like, what are they doing? Are they going to overlook this fresh Colorado team that's coming off of a bye, right? Colorado, look at their games. They're coming out swinging.
Yeah, they are.
Right? They're coming out firing away. They just can't keep their foot on the gas. Like, so what are they going to, are they scheming up? They've been scheming up Utah for the last 2 weeks. You know, BYU gave them the blueprint. Texas Tech gave them the blueprint of how to beat this team.
Make him throw the ball is what you're saying. Make him throw the ball.
Make them throw the ball. Utah is one-dimensional. I'm going to call the upset here, Steve.
Oh, snap. Here we go. Here we go.
Colorado with the win. Give me 30, 27 to 30. Colorado wins.
Same guy that had Colorado losing to Wyoming, by the way. So just putting that out there.
Hey, they're proving me wrong, man. Like, you got to watch the games. You got to watch the games.
I guess you got to get on the train if you want to win, I guess. So yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I got to call one upset, dude. I've been basically
true. You've been picking all the favorites. I mean, K-State is an underdog. K-State's an underdog.
Well, and technically BYU's an underdog, but I don't believe
technically,
that
right? Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Well,
Well, that is our Big 12 picks for Week 9 in the Big 12. Kenny, it's been a long day. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. So
it has been a long day, and it's about to get even longer because I'm going to go into town. I need to get new shoes because the ones that I have are completely ruined.
Is it from today?
No. Those are my work shoes. Those are my hey, those were already destroyed, but I've had them for a long time.
Sure.
It's the other shoes that I had that I was wearing for pickleball. Those ones,
which we need to play again soon.
Those ones are completely destroyed, like absolutely gone. And I need new tennis shoes. And so that, and then also dinner. And I'm thinking Who Hot, but I'm not sure.
You know what sounds really good to me?
What sounds good?
We drove past it today.
Chipotle.
I'm the new supervisor. What, you guys need to get this done and get me a burrito.
Yeah, that's right. Not pickleball. Really, oh my God, Kenny, no.
He's good at it. He beats me at that too.
I'm pretty good at pickleball. I'm pretty good at tennis / pickleball.
I think I could beat Kenny at only basketball.
Basketball for sure.
And weightlifting. And that's it.
That and weight. Well, you're a much stronger guy than I am. So
I don't know. You lift stuff every day for your job, and I don't.
I have a physically demanding job, sure, but I'm also like, I'm pretty lazy when I come home.
Well, it is
and I eat a lot of junk.
Oh, I did beat you in a race at one time when you puked twice.
Well, we were just working out, but I had also drank a ton the night before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So don't drink and run. That's not a good idea.
The only reason I even invited you is because you were mad I didn't invite you the time before. So
that's true. That's true. I really was asking for it. I was like literally running. I was like, oh God, I feel like I'm gonna puke. This liquor is still inside of me. Anyway.
Yeah, that's our show. If you wanted to hear that,
you guys wanted to hear that, I'm sure. That's our show. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a big week. This is a big weekend for K-State.
Huge.
I'm sure it is for a lot of people, but especially for K-State. This is a rivalry game. BYU, Holy War, Farmageddon. Step aside. It's the Sunflower Showdown this week. Let's go, K-State. Thank you guys so much for watching. And all that's left to say is go Big 12 and go Cats.
Go Cats,
Beat
baby.
KU.
Beat KU, baby.